the maximum. Gonna all my worries. I'm loony, absolutely out my dome. Stuck in my capital. I carve in my legacy. Now tell me, is you with me? With me, chaperone. Full time, bad. Shout for the kid in mellow yellow lip.
I missed to say before.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Tony Babe.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill today, James Lambert.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And here is Akil Baddoo.
Tonight for Detroit, the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
The line to kick the pitch. That misses, and that's how this game gets started. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the right-hander's 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So, man aboard. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch, not close, up high. And there's a ball. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Cabrera on second. Haas at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering way upstairs.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So they strand a pair. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill, the lefty, Tarek Skubal. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And now it's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
First offering misses the mark. That's in there. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. In there for strike one. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. And a 2-2. And that one ripped to left. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dalton Varsho.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Mike Morgan getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In there, and it's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is outside. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 3-2 now. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. They get it in second. Now 1 out. And next for Toronto, Tony Babe, leading the AL in batting average. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air, right field. Meadows should have it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Two and one now. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Morgan, the runner at third. Springer on at first with two down. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. One run in the inning, but they leave two. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police. You a rat, I guess you want all this cheese. Oh, wait a minute, let me get up in it. I ain't really wanna have to kill it, but I guess I gotta kill it. Got me feeling like a villain, I don't really want.
Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Austin Meadows now.
Austin Meadows.
The right-hander back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Going to count 1 and 2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Now it's Javier Baez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do. You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And the right-hander deals. And ball one. Good eye right there.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And here it comes. Out to short. And that'll do it. One left for Detroit. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Runner at first with no outs here. And a curve misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball left side, could be two. On to Scope. On to Miggy. They get two. Here's Kiermaier now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch, and he just misses. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. but they still lead it 1-0.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice.
Back here at Rogers Center, on to the third inning. Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. Lambert back to work. Baddoo, in his second season, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Next pitch inside, ball 2. And another ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Vierling goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. On the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up. Could become dangerous.
Cabrera at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that one. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. That one drilled left field, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Kerry Carpenter would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. At the belt and fires. And a 4-pitch walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And the righty deals. And the 1-0 misses low. Cabrera over at second. Haas at first. 2 out of the inning. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Austin Meadows. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Here's a 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now it's Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something.
And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Whit Merrifield. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1. Merrifield, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Morgan takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
They say you win. Morgan checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. 2-2 down. Stays alive. Next one misses, and the count's full. Smash to the left side. Throw on to Cabrera. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two outs, base is empty. Tony Babe next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a good eye there.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
2-ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
George Springer on deck for the Blue Jays. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Step off throw to first. Babe dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Runner on the go. Throw safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner leads away at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Springer started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 1-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jonathan Schoop. And a pitch. That's inside, and that's ball one. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And he deals. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
And now it's even up. The wide to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. The batter now, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Just missed. Righty to the plate. There's the strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So up next, Nick Maton. That clips a corner.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and that is that. Tigers are shut down there, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now in Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Designated hitter.
The wind and the pitch. Ball one there.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2 balls, no strike.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 2-2. That one missing inside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The wind of the pitch. Three-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Guerrero Toronto. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. That misses. 3-2 now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're an anticipator.
Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He hit into a double play his first time up. Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Kiermaier at the plate and takes high there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one called a strike. That's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
On a line, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. Two on, 1 out. That one is upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's inside.
3-1.
And that's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
1 out, bases loaded. So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And takes low for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Joey Wentz, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Boyd getting loose as well. And here it comes. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. That one in for a strike, 2-2. One out, bases full. Double play ball to second. There's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Mike Morgan next up for the Blue Jays. This guy with light tower power. That's in for a strike. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Tony Babe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Baez fires over to first. Inning over. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. Next one just misses. Now 2-2. The pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now back, the center field.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. They say you win.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Baddoo around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Drove that ball nicely. Put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So digging in, Miguel Cabrera. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho makes the play. Runner tags from third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Oh, 1 down.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Varsho going back on this one. Back some more, and it is gone. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Austin Meadows. Pulls that one foul. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. Bichette handles. On the run. Throw to first. Third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joey Wentz. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's George Springer to start it off. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter,
On the ground to first, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. Oh, he throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, struck him out swinging, pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. That's hard hit in the line. Meadows makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
the second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one found hard the other way. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next to hit for Detroit, Javier Baez. And that's a strike. Baez measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent, from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Righty delivers. That one outside. 2-2. Next offering is down low. Full count now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. James Lambert won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Adam Simber. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Nick Maton. Simber checks over to first, and he's back. There's a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Checks over to first, back safely. Simber is ready.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Got him! And there's 2 away. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Akil Baddoo. 1 for 3. Simber throws over. Baez back in safely. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Simber, 32 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2013. Pickoff throw. Baez back on a dive. The 1-0. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
And the righty deals. And that one upstairs. Baez off of first with 2 away. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matt Vierling. First offering misses the mark. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals. Good eye in that spot. Miguel Cabrera would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Tigers 3. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one. That one drifts inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. And this one could be extra bases. Kiermaier rounds second on his way to third. Kiermaier coming home. He scores and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
To play, Whit Merrifield. Line drive, pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Carpenter fires it to the plate, tag, safe at home, and they're up by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Mike Morgan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Third baseman number 2.
Next to hit, Tony Babe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This to center field. Vierling settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Number 4. George.
And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. And another ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Step off throw to first. Morgan back easily. That clips the zone. 0-1.
One strike.
And that's a little high. Base hit and a run in to score. Throw into third. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in the play.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Matthew Boyd.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In there for strike 1. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And now the lefty fouls one off out of play back to our left. Two outs. Got him looking. And that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers 3.
It's the game.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
And a pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the count is even. Kicks and fires. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Cabrera on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Right-handed reliever, and it's even up. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
And now, Kerry Carpenter.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Started to swing, held up.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. First and second here, no outs. That one pushed foul. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. That's him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
2 on with 1 out. Here is Austin Meadows. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
That one missed. There's a strike. And a pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The next offering misses. And it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Sko in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. This one smoked out to left and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline and he scores. And it's 8-4.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. drags the liner back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Boyd back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The wind to kick the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bichette now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, right field. Meadows should have it. He's got it. There's 2 away. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. In there, and it's 0-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's going to be Mike Morgan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bass. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First offering misses the mark. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Zach Pop preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Baddoo stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count. Made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter to think, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The pitch. And now the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First and second, one out. And up next for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And a pitch. Baddoo at second. Vierling over at first with one away. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball third base side. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That's a base hit. Baddoo around third. Now a relay to second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers 5. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Tony Babe. The wind and the pitch. And misses inside. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one not close. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. And now the lefty. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
The pitch. And it is 2-1. No outs. Runner on second. That misses the zone. And now 3-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about it. Handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. That clips the corner. In the air, out towards left center. Dives, can't get it, base hit.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And it's fouled away. Babe at third. Springer on second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Varsho, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is popped up, and there are two down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Kevin Kiermaier digs in now. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got two quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
That one misses. 1-0. Bases loaded, two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Blue Jays strand three. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. The pitch. That one missing inside. Romano, a 6'5" righty, 210 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And now one away. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Meadows. Romano, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Strike two. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Jonathan Scope up now for the Tigers. That one's in there, 0-1. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
Righty to the plate. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I flew the coop before I grow up. I took off and shook off them hate. Oh, you show